Oh, hello everyone.
We're back.
Welcome back, guys. We actually decided to inform you all that we're going to go ahead and do an Insight of a Wrestler, episode number something, I don't remember.
That's Bruce.
Yeah, but anyway, we're doing the Insight of a Wrestler today. Actually, I think it's Insight of a Wrestler, episode number 4. Yeah, that's right. Episode number 4.
Today we're going to be discussing Samoa Joe and his future career in WWE, seeing as Kevin Owens is no longer NXT champion.
That is exactly correct. We're going to be talking about, for a few minutes, about what's going on with Samoa Joe. Now, the thing is, Samoa Joe had some sort of build-up going on with Kevin Owens, and it was looking pretty good. As you all know, I did a fantasy wrestling idea when it first started about them doing a Hell in a Cell match at the pay-per-view in October, and just having a build-up with that.
I'd like to see that.
So would I, and it could happen, but they don't seem to care to go about that. Apparently, they just felt like having a hardcore, a non-title match, and it being no disqualification on NXT, which I found to be complete utter bullshit.
Yeah, it's still entertaining.
Regardless, it still was a shitty ending. Anyway.
That's the build-up for it, but anyway.
Well, that's the thing. I thought it was a build-up. Now it doesn't look like it's a build-up of any kind. It's just a load of bullshit.
I think Joe will be happy as long as he can get his hands on Kevin Owens, regardless of title shots.
Well, whatever, what have you. I think eventually this guy Samoa Joe needs to be on the main roster of WWE. I think he's got a tremendous skill.
Oh, there's always the Royal Rumble.
He might make an appearance at the Royal Rumble, but I don't think that means he's part of the WWE main roster, you know?
Well, there's always opportunities after opportunities.
And there's always opportunities for him to suck Vince McMahon's balls.
I think Joe would choke him up before he even considers that.
I'm
pretty sure he would kick Triple H's ass too.
Actually, Triple H likes him. Maybe Triple H sucks his dick and balls. Who knows? Anyway.
Can we get off this topic already?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Build the wrestling reviewer, people.
Yes, it's just part of it's my charm. I can't help myself. Anyway, so the deal is that Samoa Joe seems like, in my personal opinion, he's in a no direction kind of thing. But it's not just my opinion. Here my guest Matthew's opinion. Go ahead.
Just bring in Joe, major threat to Kevin Owens, beats his ass for a match, put him in a tag team match.
Mm-hmm.
Now nothing. He can still get his hands on Kevin Owens, make him, break him, kill him, do whatever he wants to him.
Yeah, but it makes no sense. I mean, really, if you think about it, well, it makes sense, but
well, they could always do threats for title shots.
It doesn't really elevate their storyline between the two. It's just pointless. The only thing that seems to make any sense at this point in time is that Samoa Joe becomes a heel and becomes jealous of Finn Balor with the fact that he won the NXT title before Samoa Joe could.
I think it's a little early for Joe to go heel. I mean,
I agree. Excuse me for 1 second. Very boring video, guys. No offense. I'm just joking around with you guys. It just seems to me that right now, like Matthew said, it is kind of early to make him a heel, but it seems like that's the only other thing you can think of to put him in the right direction, unless you come up with some infamous idea to go ahead and get him going again after the situation with Kevin Owens. I mean, Kevin Owens at this point looks like he's going to be going to the WWE main roster, as we already mentioned in our last video.
That is if he wins the U.S. title, which is still flipping the coin.
I think it's going to happen. I think it's now time for John Cena to bow down to a young superstar and say, here you go.
Yes, but John Cena's not ready to give up the torch.
Of course not. He's an egotistical bastard. What do you expect?
No, you're getting confused with other people whose names shall not be mentioned.
Oh, like who? CM Punk?
You said it, not me.
Oh, okay, so we're in agreement on that situation. All right, well, that's good to hear. Good stuff. Good. Glad to hear that. Anyway, as you all may know, we're not big-time CM Punk fans anymore.
I'll still wear his shirt because I spent money on it.
Well, of course. Why would you do that? I mean, that would be idiotic. But that's just speaking from a Jewish perspective. But anyway. doing all the talking here and just basically
This pretty much summing up Joe's career is up in the air. He can go any direction. You just need to find a good point to rebuild it from where they're going to go.
I have to agree on that topic. I think
he can still do one-on-one matches with Kevin Owens, maybe one final before his battleground where he either gets hit with Muscle Buster or gets choked out by the Kokia Clutch. Point is, he can go anywhere he wants. Who knows? He's probably the biggest star NXT has gotten in the past several months.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, Kevin Owens was a pretty good start, and, well, we're talking about it like it's a past tense. He might still be part of the NXT roster for all we know.
Yeah, he still has a rematch clause.
That's very true, but
he'll
probably lose that.
We'll just have to tune into NXT on Wednesday and see what happens.
Unfortunately, I don't do that. I only tune on their 2-hour pay-per-views. But anyway, that's not...
I'm not a loyal fan at all. Bruce would be a loyal fan, but not Phil, the wrestling asshole.
Hey, I'm not Mr. Anderson, okay?
You only wish you could be him.
Actually, I wouldn't want to be him. He's not going nowhere in his career right now in TNA.
Yeah, same as your channel. Oop, my bad. Breaking the fourth wall.
What? You think you're better than me, huh? You think you can overrun my channel, huh? This is World of Wrestling.
Yeah, I do it every time.
I own this shit.
Yeah, I take over the minute I walk
in here. You don't know nothing. You're just welcome on this channel. And if you overstay your welcome, I'll kick your ass. Anyway, we're just kidding around here, folks. We're just having a good time and having a barrel of laughs. Can't you tell? Anyway, yes. We haven't really talked too heavily about the direction about Samoa Joe, and I think that's what we really need to do instead of rambling on about bullshit. So, anywho, continuing on with this topic, Samoa Joe, in my personal opinion, I think really needs to move into the main roster, truthfully. I think he would fit well with them. I think
deserves to be on the main roster.
Yes, he's done a lot of things in... TNA,
ROH.
He's had an amazing career. His only issue is he's just a little bit overweight, in my personal opinion. But that doesn't really matter. It doesn't change the fact he was a good wrestler.
Unlike a certain bearded goat, he is an A+ player.
Really? Like, he's only held the title once, and he lost the title to Sting. And he got screwed on top of it. So it shows how much
TNA. Look how, why don't you go on your little phone after this video and do a quick update on how many titles he's held in ROH. And don't forget, he held every TNA title. He did held the tag team titles and the X Division title at the same time. Of course, he lost to the Kurt Angle, who held all titles. But what are you going to do about that?
No, you have to bow down to Kurt Angle, because Kurt Angle is like Hulk Hogan of TNA.
Kurt Angle,
but he's actually a great wrestler on top of it, so it makes up for all
I don't know what they were thinking about him dropping the title of EC3. That was just complete nonsense.
No, I'll explain that to you at another time. And
I think you did in your last TNA video. And by the way, let's go into that. Let's do a rant about why the hell are you jumping on the TNA bandwagon all of a sudden?
So wait, we're going to turn this from the inside of a wrestler of Samoa Joe to...
I think we discussed
your bullshit about me enjoying an episode of TNA. Just because I enjoyed an episode of TNA Impact does not mean I'm on their bandwagon.
Yeah, it just means
just means it was one good episode.
It just means you're riding Dixie's car, that's all I know.
I'm riding what?
You heard me.
Dixie's cunt?
That's a cock. Sheesh.
She has a penis? Oh, so it's like the Ted 2 movie. The girls with dicks, right?
Oh, God, let's just not go into that. Anyway.
Yes, that's actually a very funny movie. We're kind of going off topic. Now we got a third topic we're talking about here. But yeah, that was actually a decent movie. Not better than the
So now you're still the movie reviewer, huh?
No. I'm just saying.
Pick a category and stick with it.
Hey, shut your mouth. You're the one that brought up TNA. I decided.
Hey, we'll discuss what we want to discuss on my show in my territory. You want to go back to your little World of Wrestling in your little attic location studio? Go right ahead. The door's right over there.
Hey, you know what? You need to shut your mouth and stop making fun of my channel. This is my channel, not yours. Now let's be professional here and get this shit over with. Alright?
So, back to Joe's career. It can go anywhere, pretty much. You can go to the main roster at any time. You can challenge the X Division title against Finn Balor.
I think a really great match would be him versus Rusev one-on-one. I think that would be an outstanding match. They both got the same kind of build. They're both submission artists.
The question is, how long is Rusev going to be playing the whole broke my ankle gimmick? Well, I'm pretty sure it's healed up by now.
No, it's not. He busted up pretty bad. I think he broke it. Which, from what I heard, he's actually going to be going ahead and start wearing boots. But that's not here or there. This is about Samoa Joe. So Samoa Joe, in my personal opinion, deserves to be on the main roster like Kevin Owens. And he definitely needs to have some sort of, direction where he's going here. Because right now, like Matthew said, his whole thing is up in the air. He really doesn't have no direction now that Kevin Owens is no longer the champion. So it kind of makes things a little bit confusing.
I'm just going to sum this up and then we'll end the video right here.
Sure.
Let Joe fight. Let Joe fight. There you go.
I thought the chant went, Joe's going to kill you.
Joe wants to kick ass, though. Whatever.
Well, I think it should be Joe's gonna kick.
The point is, if you were an actual fan of the main entertainment of WWE, which is of course NXT, you would know. At
this point right now, yes.
You would know where this is coming from. So why don't you get your head out your ass and start enjoying some real wrestling competition every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on the WWE Network for $9.99? Pay me, Triple H. I'm doing your job for you. Anyway, that's pretty much it, folks.
Well, at that point, on that note, actually, you can leave your comments, your opinions, and hit that subscribe button when you get a chance after you watch this video.
Because we all know we need it.
Well, I'm having a good time. I enjoy this. This is a hobby of mine, and I really like doing these videos for you guys. So at this time, once again, leave those comments, leave those opinions,
and stick that thumb up our asses.
No, that's stealing from Joe Cronin, and he could sue me for that, so shut the fuck up.
Alright, I apologize.
Anyway, at this time, hit that subscribe button, and thank you very much for watching. Have a great night, guys.